I don't know what type of fucking we're talking, but you know I'm into all of that. No, that's just disgusting. Disgusting. Anyways, it's social media's fucking or relationships. Right. Let's watch.
Keke Palmer's boyfriend went from like guy no one was really paying that much attention to the internet's public enemy #1 overnight. And that's because, and you may already know this, because it felt like all the algorithms on social media were like, we're gonna force feed you this information. He appeared to not be happy with and shamed Keke over an outfit that she wore. Right? And if you don't know, his name is Darius Jackson. He and Keke actually welcomed the first kid together in February. And Keke recently was just having a fun night out attending Usher's residency in Las Vegas, with videos showing Usher serenading her up close. And Darius, seemingly not a huge fan of this, with him specifically taking issue with the bodysuit and sheer dress that she had on. With him writing on Twitter, "It's the outfit though, you a mom." And immediately people jumped on this man saying, don't date a baddie if you're gonna be this insecure. You're an embarrassment. Accusing him of trying to police a woman's choices. Also saying with her being a new mom, you should be trying to be supportive, lift her confidence up. But Darius did not sway in the face of backlash. Instead, doubling down in a post writing, "We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case." So as
then keep it within your family, and then don't expose that shit on social media. If you want to have a conversation.
True, but she exposed herself. Wait, did she though? Well, I mean, she kind of, because he feels like, I don't know, to be honest with you. Yeah, realistically, you shouldn't like take shit like this in the family, but because she's a celebrity, maybe it could be different. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I'm saying? Alright. I'm just saying though, I think because he's a celebrity, I mean she's a celebrity, I feel like, I don't know. Like when I say she exposed himself, I don't mean like clothing wise. I mean like, I feel like she got herself out there, so I don't know. Maybe it's fair for him to do this to a certain extent, right? I don't know.
That's my wife, then say it to your wife. Why do you have to say it to the world and your wife? So I recently...
Why does she have to go out and act the way that she acted with Usher to the world? Or maybe she didn't, but you know cameras are gonna be like, it's fucking Usher, right? But maybe she was too drunk though, to be fair to her. Maybe she was too drunk, maybe she didn't know. But realistically, why?
Like Cardi B and her boyfriend had a beef, and how are they responding to each other online? Y'all don't have each other's phone number? What the fuck is going on? Like, I don't get it. It's like if we push this little thing. Sometimes there's one thing that I find really cringe and people do, and it's fun if you do it. I think it's cringe. It's when you post on social media, "I want to wish happy birthday to a special person in my life, my husband." Weren't you in the bed this morning with the motherfucker? Couldn't you say happy birthday to him? Couldn't you be like, "Hey, happy birthday," and then move on with your life? No, you gotta say to everybody. You're not saying happy birthday. This is a flex that you have a boyfriend and your other lonely bitches don't. And also, my boyfriend, and it's just like whenever you say it, let's push it forward. R.I.P. to my grandma. Your grandma don't have internet up there. She did. Okay? She not gonna see it. And she just have to expose that you feel bad. And I understand it. That's some coping mechanism of some people, and I get that. I still think it's corny.
True. I don't know. So sometimes people might feel like, I don't know, people might feel like sharing it. I don't think it's like necessarily that malicious. I don't know. It could be for some people, but I don't think everybody that posts those things like Happy Father's Day or Happy Mother's Day, I don't think those people who post shit like that, I don't know, bro. I don't think like they're always doing it maliciously. I think there might be people who do it, but I don't think they're all doing it like from a negative standpoint. I don't think so. I don't agree with that.
R.I.P. my nigga. You do your nigga dead. He not gonna see it. I would like to wish a special happy birthday to my 3-year-old.
I don't know about this one. I don't agree with this.
3-year-old toddler don't read. Now, that's one thing. But if we push it forward, if you have something to say to the person, say it to the person. Now you're creating a whole ass drama. If people are talking shit, let them talk. Let them talk. It's like if I'm using this camera to talk to my wife. That's weird. Sometimes you people in like the public eye are mad corny and mad weird. That's weird. You got it. That's my wife. No, you exposed it to the world that you were not happy with it. Then the world gonna answer.
I just don't understand why celebrities say they're in a monogamous relationship, and it feels like the social media is always third wheeling.
Yes.
It's like, well, I take you to be my lovely wedded wife, and like, bitch, who you talking to? Twitter or your wife? I don't know. I don't know what y'all do.
I'm not even gonna.
I'm not even gonna talk about the standards and stuff. I'm not even gonna talk about that.
I don't care about the bodysuit.
I'm like, why is he posting that shit on Twitter? Why did you just text her? You had an issue with it. I think there's nothing wrong with having an issue with that outfit. I think there's nothing wrong with having an issue with her going on with Usher and, getting serious. I perfectly understand why some people feel uneasy about that.
That's not my problem.
Well, that's something you discuss between each other.
And on top of that, you have to understand that at that level, it's more accessible. If it's a fan, it's one thing. It's someone that's whatever. Anyways, all that to say, I don't care about all that. What? That's your problem.
Did she actually cheat or no though? But because we're like literally acting like she did cheat. Did she actually did it? Did she cheat?
But you cannot use the term and the phrase "it's my family, I do what I want." But before you expose it to the world gonna answer. Okay, we are invested. You can't talk about people mind your business, but every time you expose your drama. No, we invested.
Okay,
we on season 3, episode 7 of your life.
So even if I did grant you, okay, that posting it on social media is an acceptable way to talk to your partner. Let's say I'm like, you know what, this is normal. How is it productive to the relationship? You ever beef with somebody? You ever try to handle that beef in front of millions of people?
Yo,
good luck.
Everybody's gonna chime in without even having information.
Anybody who wants conflict resolution knows if you got an issue with someone in your group of friends, you pull them aside privately and you have a discussion peacefully. Having that discussion in front of everybody else when everyone else is chiming in and pride's in the way and you don't want to look like a pussy in front of other people, you're not going to find a resolution of conflict. So all I'm seeing with this shit is a bunch of nonsense, but the dude's going to be taking most of the L's because he looked like a bitch in front of everybody. That's just what it ends up looking like. Now, as far as her having her ass, she's hanging out, that depends on the relationship. Some guys are cool with that, some not. That's something y'all got to negotiate between each other. But
true, that's it. It does depend on the relationship. But that's what it is, though. If it depends on the relationship, she's also like supposed to know. You know what I'm saying? Like she's also supposed to know not to dress that way, because like you're with a guy that's clear about not liking that and that's like vocal about it, but you're like ignoring that shit. I mean, that's on you.
People trying to say, oh, men who feel like that are insecure, whatever. It's like, no, some people don't want a partner who out there looking trashy, who walking around in a see-through thong or whatever. Sorry, that's just going to be the reality. Okay? So it's perfectly acceptable for some people to not be okay with it, but that's something you discuss with your partner and you figure out with your partner. Not with me, not with Preach, not with the internet, not with anybody else. So for anybody watching, at least celebrities make money off they fucking drama online. And some of you fucking poor people just doing it for free. Just because you a little dysfunctional need some attention.
Est-ce que tu comprends?
At least that's an L. I understand why Cardi B and her husband do it because they're drama farmers and that keeps them in the limelight because their music been trash. But sometimes I post something too on the story, like a meme or something. And I'm dating somebody and be like, is that about me? It's like, if I got a problem with you, why would I be posting that shit online? You just be looking for shit.
If the shoe fits, wear it, motherfucker. But I'm not thinking about nobody when I post my shit. I post my shit because I think it's funny.
That's it.
It's memes. Carry on.
That shit corny.
But y'all motherfucker do have some agenda sometimes.
That shit corny. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this whole thing. I don't want to spend because I really don't care about celebrity stuff. But just seeing people post their shit online is just weird to me. But anything else?
Nah.
All right, let's know.
For real. I've been out, bro. I'm sorry. Your mom's a whore.
Let me